just want to say this. This was an interesting and very entertaining week because everybody was crapping on the WB, Warner Brothers, or whatever you want to call it, from Chris Terrio to Ray Fisher to Fabian Wagner, and I was so overjoyed. But I can't believe everybody was just crapping and crapping and crapping. It was so much crap that I thought I was watching an episode of Nutty Professor.
Yeah, you know I can go all night. Fuck, I hope you fought to your asshole falls out. Oh, my baby, too. Oh, now, see what you made me do? God damn it, I messed up my pants.
That's my boy. Oh, yeah.
You'll never find a love quite like mine. The love boat, you don't do good. Sorry, man. Sorry about that. Thank you, everybody, for coming out. Make sure to smash that like button. Make sure to hit that subscribe button because we just to get to the bottom of this, of what's been going on with Warner and why they've been pretty much crapping on the Snyderverse. We're also going to speak about all the daily news, all the rumors that's out there. I want to touch on a few things, man. It's going to get a little crazy. Let's see who up is in the building. We got my boy Muhammad Rathai. What up, Muhammad Rathai? He said Warner Brothers will fall. I don't think Warner Brothers will fall, so to say, but they will get trashed by the people and look like a lot of celebrities out there are trashing them. And we're going to be talking about that also very soon. And I don't even know why I'm looking at the camera and shaking my head like this, but it feels pretty darn good. We got Fatal J up in here. Thank you, Fatal J, for coming out. The Ninja. We got Lone Star. The universe is divided. Two separate to be one. No directors here. The universe will fall like all the others for Warner Brothers. Yeah, I could dig it. I could dig it. We got John Beck up in here. If Zack Snyder gets another movie, they'll interfere and ruin it. That's why he left the first movie. So it's no big loss. I'm going to get into that. I'm going to get into that very soon because I want to show everybody from the very jump, from the very beginning, that this was the original plan. Even before we knew about the Snyderverse was going to pop off. I'm going to be speaking on that. I'm going to show a video speaking on that also very soon. Let me combobulate something real quick. I got to combobulate the equations up in here. Okay, everything looking good. Boom. We're going to look at that. But let me continue looking at what everybody's talking about up in here. We got Marvel and DC Phantom. Hey, it's me, Shadow. I'm sad right now. Don't be sad. Be glad, my friend. We got Eric up in here. We got Geeky PC up in here. Hi, yeah. How you doing, Geeky PC? We got Joseph up in here. He said, what the F? We got DLW. Yo, what up, Fatal? He says, what up? I say, what up, man? Yeah. So, of course, we know all the madness that was going on with the Ray Fisher, and we know all the madness that was going on with Chris Terrio. But I want to show people something that was very interesting to me. And, of course, I shared the screen without the audio. I want to show y'all something. Everybody don't understand why Warner is doing this. I'm going to show y'all some things. This happened in 2020 before we got the announcement about the Snyder Cut. I just want y'all to check this out. I want y'all to see what Jim Lee had to say. Now, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. When it comes to the Jim Lee is probably my top 3 favorite comic book artists of all time, if not the top comic book artist. Okay? I'm going to say pound for pound, Jim Lee, Michael Turner, Todd McFarlane is the top 3. But let's peep this out because I'm trying to show you guys from the very beginning, the plan was never for the Snyder Cut to pop off. Check this out right here. Jim Lee, on word. Check this out. And y'all let me know if y'all can hear audio pretty good.
Yes, sir. I am not.
My name's Aaron. I'm from St. Paul, Minnesota. My question is quick and simple. Should we see the Snyder cut?
So, if I say the
and of course something happens, it mess up live on camera. That's usually what happens. Let's see if it loads up. Geeky Pete, I thought Zack Snyder left due to his daughter. Yeah, that's why he left. But I'm trying to explain some things here.
Snyder cut. That the clickbait headline is Jim Lee talks about the Snyder cut, and then so
all right, check this out.
I say the word Snyder cut. That the clickbait headline is Jim Lee talks about the Snyder cut, and then in the comments.
I'm not looking for hits. I'm just looking for an honest opinion created.
I'm not saying you would do this, sir. You look like a fine, upstanding gentleman. I'm just talking about the internet. And then it'll be the question to be, how did he say the word Snyder cut? Did he say it in a positive way or did he say it in a negative way? How much was it Snyder cut, hopeful, or Snyder cut, downplayed? Right? I don't know. So it's a really
y'all let me know if y'all
tough
heard that pretty good.
answer. So, but I will say that the only thing I'll say about this is that I think sometimes there's a movement to sort of segregate the audience and kind of.
Now, yeah, this is the part I want y'all to listen to. Listen to this very carefully. This came out in 2020. Now, Jim Lee is over the directions of the art and all that stuff when it comes to DC, the comic books, all that type of jazz, not the movies, but the comic books and all that stuff. So I want y'all to pay very close attention and make sure to smash that like button. Pay very close attention to what Jim Lee is saying about the Snyder Cut, but because this is what Warner Brothers had planned all along. Check this out. The Snyder Cut was just something that was supposed to blow over, please the fans, and they never knew this was going to blow up and be a big thing. So check what Jim Lee fits to say next. Check it out. Now, this is before we even got the announcement of the Snyder Cut. Check this out.
Dismiss a group and say they're not the fans, right? They're the people that like this, or they only like that. And I think that's something we need to resist. Honestly, we need every comic book fan that's out there. And whether you want the Snyder Cut or not, you're a DC fan, and I want you to be a DC fan. So that said, we have, we've been working on the slate. We have an amazing Batman movie. Suicide Squad is just killer, and Black Adam next year. These are all next year. We have Wonder Woman 84, which is, got tremendous momentum from the first movie that was amazing. So there's a lot of great positive things happening. And the universe is continuing to move on. I think next year will be the first time ever that we'll have 3 theatrical releases in 1 year. And Walter Hamada, who's in charge of DC Films, is a great partner, loves DC, super creative.
He loves DC, but he don't love Zack Snyder.
So we're very positive and hopeful for the future of the DC extended universe.
Now, that's been the plan all along. That's been the plan all along, ladies and gentlemen. You see how they Jim Lee pretty much pushed Snyder Cut to the side, like, we want y'all to be fans and all this stuff and all this jazz. But look at these movies that we got here. I just never understood, and maybe people in the chat can help your boy Fatal J out. This is the Fatal J in the chat speaking about why do Warner Brothers hate Zack Snyder and Snyder Cut so bad? The only thing that I can think of is this, that it represents the people moving in the direction and they're scared of the people. I'm thinking they're scared of the people. They don't want the people to direct what's going to happen next. You will be surprised these bigwigs do not want to listen to the fans. They want to put their own agendas into this stuff. Let's see what everybody's saying, though. Nober fans, what up? He said, hello, Jay. The sound is fine, top notch. Thank you. The Snyderverse doesn't really follow the comic characters' key traits. I mean, yeah, it's entertaining, but it doesn't follow the characters we love in the pages. Nothing really does, though. Geeky Pissy, what really follows the plan? Doesn't nothing really follow the comic books. I can't think of a Superman that's is absolutely a Superman movie that's absolutely comic book accurate, except for the Christopher Reeves Superman movies, and those movies is you know. Let me see what Damien is saying. Good evening, Fatal J into the chat. Hashtag Restore the Snyderverse. Hashtag Black Adam and Toxic Bros. Let's speak about Black Adam real quick though. And we got 25 people up in here. Make sure to smash that like button. Thank you so much. This is I think Black Adam Black Adam begins filming as Dwayne Johnson reveals first set photos. Let's read this real quick. This is what it says. It says there's a new Man in Black coming to theaters. This is Collider. Now, I don't really trust Collider. I don't really trust Colliders. Collider, they were pretty much Snyder Cut haters in the beginning. Let's see what it says right here. It says Black Adam has officially begun filming, and star Dwayne Johnson has shared the first photo from the set with his over 227 million Instagram followers. Johnson, who has been revving up the film for over a year, expressed his excitement in the post, which featured a photo of the film's very colorful clapperboard. History in the making, extremely excited, and what a humbling moment to share with you. Johnson began his lengthy post, officially kicking off day one of filming our Black Adam. Let's check this out right here. Let's see if this is what it says it is. And let me kill this. Of course, I didn't do the sound. Let me bring some sound in. Thanks everybody for smashing the like button. Let's check out this right here real quick, real fast. Let's see what it says.
Everybody, I'm Adam Martinetti. Dwayne Johnson shared the first photo from the set with his over 227 million Instagram followers. History in the making. Extremely excited, and what a humbling moment to share with you, Johnson began his lengthy post, officially kicking off day one of filming our Black Adam. He recently revealed that shooting would begin this week, and now that it's finally underway, we can rejoice as a new DC Comics character will hit the big screen. After dealing with several hurdles from the COVID-19 pandemic, Black Adam officially got a new release date, over 2 years away. The film was originally slated for a December 2021 release, but Warner Brothers pushed the project back 7 months. Johnson recently revealed the new date in the most epic way possible, on every screen in Times Square. Black Adam now lands in theaters on July 29th, 2022. I'm Adam Martinetti, and don't forget to head to Collider.
Okay, I want to say this real quick, and I want to ask the chat this. This is what I'm wondering. Now, remember, I just showed you where Jim Lee was speaking on this. He was speaking on Black Adam. He was speaking on Wonder Woman 84. He was talking about Suicide Squad, and he kind of pushed to the side the Snyder Cut. Now, think about this. Remember the interview with Walter Hamada. He said that Zack Snyder's Justice League was a cul-de-sac. Remember Ann Chernow. She said it ends. The trilogy ends. She said, I think, now don't get me wrong, I think The Rock, when it comes to Black Adam, he's going to absolutely kill it. But at the same time, I think they really banking on The Rock and the Black Adam movie to make us forget about the Snyderverse, make us forget about Henry Cavill, because Henry Cavill has been quiet. Henry Cavill has not said anything about a Man of Steel, a Superman movie, none of that. Now, we have been getting sources from Geekosity that has been speaking on this certain stuff, and we're going to get into that. But let me see what the chat is saying real quick. Let's see what the chat is saying. Let's see. The Snyderverse doesn't really follow. Oh, I already read that. Damien, glad you're here, my friend. We got Manny. Thank you. Let me see. Henry can follow the comic. I honestly believe WB should hire the Russo brothers. Maybe so. Maybe so. We got 29 people in here. Smash that like button. Let's see. WB elites and all elites hate all of them. They probably do. What up, Perry? No thanks, Gicky. Let me show y'all something real quick that kind of blew my mind that goes with The Rock, because Geekosity has been showing us a lot of stuff that has to do with The Rock. Very interesting stuff. Let's see if I can pull it up. And of course, my computer moves slow. Ever since I poured some soda on my stuff, it's been acting crazy, man. And maybe because I've been on the hub a little bit, Joe. No, that was jokes. I promise you that was a joke. I promise you that was a joke. Let's check this out right here. Let me put this down. Boom. And shout out to Geekosity, man. I love you guys. I want you guys to know that on that last stream that I did, I got nothing but respect and bigging up you guys. So let me see. Let me pull this up right here. Now, this is from Geekosity right here. Geekosity. This came out April 6th. They said The Rock wants to produce Henry Cavill's Man of Steel 2. I really hope this news is real deal. This come from Mikey Sutton. It says the Man of Steel might be in the hands of The Rock. He wants to produce Henry Cavill's Man of Steel 2. DC Films may want to kill the Snyderverse. However, it doesn't look like The Rock got that memo. Even if he did, nothing could move The Rock from what he seeks. On March 22, Warner Brothers chairman and CEO Ann Sarnoff announced that they would not continue the Snyderverse. Sarnoff revealed that we wanted to give Zack Snyder the opportunity to complete his vision in a 4-hour movie, which is impossible to do in theaters. We're happy that we have HBO Max to let the rope out, as it were, and allow the fans to see all the 4-hour Zack visions. Now, I want to ask y'all this. Do you guys out there truly think, do The Rock, Dwayne Johnson have enough pull to bring the entire Snyderverse on his own? Now, I don't want to be the Debbie Downer here. I don't. But I think The Rock is nothing but an actor. And I feel like I'm moving weird. The Rock is nothing but an actor. Think about this. When it comes to the DCEU, who is the biggest star in the DCEU? When you look at the Justice League cast, I want to ask y'all this question. When you look at the Justice League cast, when you're looking at Ben Affleck, Gal Gadot, Jason Momoa, Henry Cavill, Ezra Miller, Ray Fisher, who is the biggest person in that casting? I'm gonna see if y'all can pull up in the chat and see if y'all can think like Fatal J is thinking. I want to see if somebody get it. I want to see if y'all get it. Who is the biggest star with the people I just named in the Justice League? Thank you. This is a nice hat. My friend Drunk 3PO gave me this, and Drunk 3PO is a very awesome guy. People in the chat, who do you think is the biggest Justice League star? Out of Ben Affleck, Jason Momoa, Henry. DL got it right. Ben. It's Ben. Now, this is the thing. When you look at stars, when it comes to Dwayne Johnson, and when you look at Ben Affleck, the biggest star out of those two is Ben Affleck. I think if Ben Affleck can't even bring back the Snyderverse on his own, I don't see how The Rock could. Now, don't get me wrong. Mikey Sutton, Geekosity boys, those are my friends. They might know something that I don't know. They might know something. Jeremy Irons, you're right about that too. Jeremy Irons too. Jeremy Irons is big. Henry Cavill ain't known. Henry Cavill is still kind of new in the game, even though he's a big star. But I don't think The Rock has that much pull. I don't think he has that much pull. But let's continue reading. Let me answer that. Let's see what it says. However, AT&T felt differently. They believe the Snyderverse is a commercially viable product for HBO Max. The ongoing popularity of the Snyder Cut plays a huge role in that perspective. I have been saying that The Rock sees a cohesive DC universe for over a year now. I recently leaked that The Rock is aiming for the Justice League and Black Adam 2. Sources now said The Rock plans go beyond that. The Rock is a huge Snyder fan. The Rock wants to produce Henry Cavill's Man of Steel 2. Now, that would be dope. That will be dope. One of the reasons why he's so excited about the Black Adam franchise is to play in that specific world. And Insider revealed that The Rock has little interest in Walter Hamada's multiverse. His dream was to on-screen with Henry Cavill, Ben Affleck, and Gal Gadot, that Trinity Snyder's continuing. Now, if that's true, that would be absolutely dope. That would be dope. But Just look at this. This is what I'm wondering. And I'm not saying Geekosity is wrong, Mikey Stern is wrong, because I got nothing but respect for those guys, and I do videos based off their scoops. But I just want to say this. Just think about this. Remember, who was the first person out there? Who was the very first person out there who was repping the Snyder Cut is among the Justice League people? It was Jason Momoa. Jason Momoa was the biggest dude. Jason Momoa has enough pull and leverage at this point because this movie did $1 billion. So why would they listen to The Rock if they could listen to Jason Momoa? That's all I'm saying. Now, this right here, this scoop right here, it could be 100%, 1,000% legit, and I rock with it. I rock with it, and I hope it's true. But it seemed like they would listen to Ben Affleck and Jason Momoa before they listen to The Rock, even though The Rock is popular like that. So I don't know. Let's see. Let's go to the next one. Because Geekosity be having some great scoops, man. I like they scoops. This is one of their scoops that they pulled up the other day. Let's see. They said Christian Bale in talks to return as Batman for the Flash. Now, I thought this was very interesting. And I'm going to tell you why it was very interesting. Because they say Michael Keaton is out. They said Michael Keaton is out as Batman. What up, Demagina? Demagina, what up, sir? We got Demagina up in here. Let's see what Karen Faye said. Dwayne Johnson is not just an actor. He's a big producer. He was the executive producer for Shazam. He was the producer for Shazam? I didn't know that. Is that true? Hold on. I'm going to have to look this up. Hold on. I'm going to have to look this up. Kara, you got me looking this up now. Let me see. The Rock producer of Shazam. Let me look at this. And if you're right, I will say I'm sorry. You sure he was a producer? I don't see this. I don't see anything about The Rock being a producer. You sure? I don't think he was a producer of that. We got 37 people up in here. Thank y'all so much. Smash that like button. It's going to get crazy up in here. We answering questions and we doing theories. Let's see. DLW, The Rock, the People's Champion. Yes, he is. We got David Quantina up in here. Don't care. Get the ball moving. Yes, sir. We got Manny up in here. Manny said, yes, Jay, The Rock production had a hand in. Somebody pulled this to me and sent me a link. I did not know that The Rock was in the he was a part of Shazam. Let me look at the IDB because y'all got me interested now. Shazam, IMDb. You guys know I'm special and can't spell. Let me do this live, man. We doing it live. I'm gonna put it up live. I'm gonna see if you guys is really right because I didn't know this. And maybe you know what, The Rock got more pull than what I thought. So let's pull it up. Let me see. Let's pull this up. Because this is IMDb shows all that good stuff. Let's see. We got Shazam right here. Let's see. We got the writers. We got the stars. Let's see. Let's see if we got producers. Producers. You know what? IMDb is not going to show producers, is it? Manny said they check it too to be safe. I'm trying to see. Let me see. Let me pull this up. Yeah. We're trying to pull this up. Okay, let's see. The Rock produced Shazam. Okay, Film began New Line in the early 2000s, but was delayed for many years. The film went into pre-production in 2009 with Peter Segal as director, John August as writer, and Dwayne Johnson being considered to star as the villain Black Adam, but the project fell through. Johnson acts as an executive producer on Shazam. I did not know that. I did not know that. That's crazy. Pierce said, even if The Rock has executive producer on Shazam, that's not enough to pull to convince them. The Rock has sensational. I am not going to say that. Check Dwayne Johnson Wikipedia filmography page. Okay. Shazam is a horrendous. Yeah, Shazam is. I like Shazam. It was a pretty good movie. Wikipedia, you might get different results, although it's always inaccurate. The Rock's ex-wife, Danny Garcia, and Rock's are producers. Yep. And Danny Garcia, she's also Henry Cavill's manager too. So we shall see. I seen another good scoop from them that was speaking about Christian Bale being in the Flash. You guys let me know what you think about this article right here by Mikey Sutton. It says Christian Bale could be returning as the Batman in the Flash film. Michael Keaton's participation as an aging Batman Beyond inspired Dark Knight is now questioned. Michael Keaton's participation as an aging Batman Beyond inspired Dark Knight is now questioned. The actor revealed that he hasn't read the script yet. Moreover, he is concerned about movie production as pandemic still rages. According to a new report, DC Films has talked to Christian Bale about suiting up as Batman again. 2012's The Dark Knight Rises was the final of Christopher Nolan's Batman trilogy, and the acclaimed actor. I want to ask y'all guys this. Do you guys really think Christian Bale will come back as the Flash? I think the only way they can get Christian Bale to come back as the Flash, they're going to have to come out with a lot of money. A lot of money. And the thing about Christian Bale, he's one of those type of actors where he tries something once and then he's gone. So I don't know. They're going to, it seems like DC, they all over the place now, man. The leak displaying this, Christian Bale is only in talks for this return. The papers have not been signed, so he is not finalized to return. But it definitely sounds like Warner Brothers DC wants to nab him in some capacity for the Flash. Seeing him don the cape and cowl for one more time on a big screen will be a major reason to see the Flash. We'll all have to wait and find out whether or not the deal gets made. I reached out to my own sources. They agreed that Christian Bale is Warner Brothers Plan B should Keaton fall through. Nevertheless, they added it would be a significant challenge trying to get him on board. It just isn't about the money. This is a thing. And maybe Fatal J is crazy on this one. If we could get Christian Bale instead of Michael Keaton, that's even better. That's even better. Let's see what everybody is saying. DCEU has the potential. Just need someone at the helm. Rock Cavill being pleased. I want to see that though. I definitely want to see that. I think we're gonna see that though. I got a strange feeling if The Rock doesn't get the whole Justice League cast in his movie, I know what we're gonna get a Henry Cavill. We're gonna see Henry Cavill again. Bale's Batman voice is hilarious. I'm Batman. I'm Batman. I'm a black man. He's going to be Gore the God Butcher. Oh, he sure is. That's right. Christian Bale is going to be in Thor. Hold on. Let me look this up because it could be fake too. Christian Bale. Christian Bale is going to be in Thor. So I don't think that would work out. Let me pull this up. Because the Flash, when is the Flash supposed to come out? The Flash is supposed to come out 2022, right? Let me look this up. He supposed to, let me see. Christian Bale, Thor. Let me look up the news. I think Christian Bale is supposed to be in Thor. Unless that was rumors. Okay, this is Collider again. Let's see what Collider says. Here's the Marvel villain Christian Bale is playing in Thor: Love and Thunder. At the top of the year, Collider broke the news that Oscar-winner Christian Bale will play the villain opposite Chris Hemsworth in Thor: Love and Thunder. And today, Marvel has finally confirmed Bale casting and revealed his role in the superhero sequel, Gore the God Butcher. For a full Gore explaining, here's our detail of the character. After the stunning success of Thor Ragnarok, which took in more than $850 million worldwide, Taika Waititi is returning. Yeah, I think he's on. And when did Thor come out, y'all? When did Thor come out? So I don't know if that's going to work. I don't think and I'm not saying that this is not true from Geekosity, but I'm just saying Christian Bale is supposed to be doing another superhero movie. Let me see what everybody's saying. Trey, just get Jeffrey Dean Morgan as Thomas Wayne. That's what I'm thinking too, because if we really going by Flashpoint, that's the only Batman we need is Jeffrey Dean Morgan, especially if everybody don't read the comics. Christian Bale will play Patrick Bateman. That would be dope too. I love Christian Bale, Terminator Salvation. That movie is okay. Let's all throw scoops at the wall and see what sticks. Okay, we don't be mean. CGI Adam West is what Hamada really desires. That would be stupid. I don't want to see an Adam West. I'm sorry. But that's another one that I seen. Let's see. It's one more that I seen that caught my interest, and I really believe this is gonna happen. Now, I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I'm very sorry, ladies and gentlemen, but this is the plan that Warner Brothers has, and I want y'all to get ready for this. I want y'all to get ready for this. You know what? Y'all just might as well get pumped up like Goku getting pumped up right here. But this is going to happen. This is really going to happen. I believe this is going to happen. This right here, it said DC Films want J.J. Abrams to direct Multiverse Justice League. I truly believe this is going to happen. DC Films want J.J. Abrams to reboot and direct the next Justice League film. Moreover, the film is planned to connect with J.J. Abrams' Superman movie with a multiverse setting as fans continue their social media campaign to hashtag Restore The Snyderverse. DC Films will proceed forward under the supervision of Walter Hamada. Let me read that again. DC Films want J.J. Abrams to reboot and direct the next Justice League film. However, the movie is planned to connect with J.J. Abrams' Superman movie with a multiverse setting. As fans continue their social media campaign to restore the Snyderverse, DC Films will proceed forward under the supervision of Walter Hamada. And that path theatrically does not. Now, this makes a lot of sense. I'm going to tell y'all why this makes sense. Y'all might think this doesn't make sense at all. It makes perfect sense. This makes sense. I'm going to tell y'all why it makes sense. Think about this, ladies and gentlemen. Let's just say Ben Affleck is out. Let's just say Henry Cavill is out. Ray Fisher is out. Those three are gone. We still have Ezra Miller. We still have Jason Momoa. And we still have Gal Gadot. Now, we got a new Batman coming out. Just peep this out, ladies and gentlemen. We got the Robert Pattinson Batman coming out. Besides that, we got this Black Superman that they're promoting. This is just to blow y'all minds. Then they have a Green Lantern series coming out. Now, I don't know if that's going to cross over into the big films. I think they're going to take that Robert Pattinson Batman and put him in the Justice League among the Wonder Womans. And I hate to say this, but it's a certain hater out there that's been saying this. And I think this is what they're going to do. DC, Warner Brothers, is really depending on this Flashpoint movie. Because I believe in this Flashpoint movie, we're going to see the new Batman and Superman that they want to incorporate in this Justice League movie. I really do. J.J. Abrams, this is a fact. J.J. Abrams is fixed to be the new big guy over there when it comes to the films. And J.J. Abrams is already talking about redos and recasting. Beto needs to discuss what if AT&T says nothing. That's true. AT&T could change the game, but this is the thing too about AT&T. AT&T been silent. Where's the numbers when it comes for AT&T? Speaking about with the Snyderverse, why they haven't said anything? They've been totally quiet. I think Christian Bale could have made a much better Lex Luthor and Vandal Savage minus the bald head. Maybe so. Dean Cain needs to be in Flashpoint to trigger the red panty lovers. That would be a dope idea. Very dope idea. Matt Kubrick Reeves would not allow Patterson Batman to be in multiverse. Matt Reeves want his own trilogy. Flash reboot. Let's continue reading this article. It says, let's see what it says. On one hand, Hamada and his fellow executives at Warner Brothers want to kiss the Snyderverse goodbye and say hello to a somewhat disconnected future. There is no shared narrative between most of these movies. However, the respective directors have the freedom to create HBO Max spinoffs set in the same universe as their films. That is very interesting. I need to read that again. On one hand, Hamada and his fellow executives at Warner Brothers want to kiss the Snyderverse goodbye and say hello to a somewhat disconnected future. There is no shared narrative between most of these movies. However, the respective directors have the freedom to create HBO Max spinoffs set in the same universe as their films. I said most for a reason. Apparently, if J.J. Abrams does direct the new Justice League movie, it will be set up by his Superman film. That's crazy. That makes a lot of sense. His Man of Steel is rumored to be Calvin Ellis, who was inspired by President Obama. In other words, he won't be Henry Cavill. Now, I'm a black man, so I can say this. Have you guys find it very interesting that DC has been promoting these diverse characters of late? Because think about it. We have the Hispanic Supergirl. We have Blue, and don't get me wrong about these characters. These characters are dope. We got the Blue Beetle that they've been promoting. And if you look at today, let me show you what they're promoting today. Let me show you what they're promoting today. This is trending on Twitter right now. And I love Mercury, man. Mercury is dope. This is what's trending. This is trending right here. Hashtag Black Canary HBO series. Have you guys been noticing all this diverse characters that they've been promoting? This is the direction that the DCEU or DC Marvel movies is coming out with. We have, let's just say this happens. We have Black Canary. Black Canary is originally a blonde Caucasian lady. Now she's going to be a black lady. We got Calvin Ellis. That's the Black Superman, and I know Calvin Ellis is in the comic books, but you know for sure we need Clark Kent. But this is what they're promoting. It's a Calvin Ellis movie. Then we got the Hispanic Supergirl. Nothing wrong with that. Then we got the Blue Beetle. Of course, he is Hispanic. Do you see what they're doing? They're recasting and rebooting and depending on race. They're depending on race to sell these movies and not just coming out with dope movies. I remember Disney did this a while back when they did Ariel, the mermaid, Little Mermaid. Now, I could give a freak about Little Mermaid, But this is what these companies do. When it comes to the BLM, they want that crowd. They want to make that crowd bigger. It's like, okay, we sold $1 billion. Now, how can we reach other people? But they always fail when it comes to this. It's like when it comes to Marvel, when they came out with that video game, that Avengers video game, and they put that con girl on there with the stretchy arms, when nobody feeling that game. But they wanted that India audience. And this is what they're doing now. They're going to destroy themselves. Instead of listening to the people, instead of listening to the fans, they want to they rather destroy it. The Snyder Cut, they still haven't put the numbers out. It's like, okay, the movie is out. We're done. Now let's get to the stuff, to the dope stuff. They're talking about now Suicide Squad was the biggest trailer of this year or all time or something like that. You can always fix numbers. I truly believe Zack Snyder's Justice League had the biggest numbers when it comes to trailers, when it comes to all that jazz. Let's see what people are saying. Black Canary is Juicy Smollett. That dude was a clown for doing that, though. Not my canary. Dean Cain, HBO Max Superman is what the real fans desire. And I would even say this, and please don't think Fatal J is being mean, because I'm all for diversity and stuff. But think about the Superman that we got for the CW right now. That guy is everything but Caucasian. He got a lot of races. I think he's Native American, has a Native American in him, and but they're recasting and rebooting all these characters. So I think for sure they already have a plan coming out where they're going to give us a totally different Justice League cast. You will see remnants of Zack Snyder. You will see remnants of Zack Snyder's Justice League in there. You will see Gal Gadot. You will see Gal Gadot again. Wonder Woman 3, I believe that's happening, but I believe it's not going to happen for a while. Jason Momoa, he made $1 billion. Jason Momoa made $1 billion. So for sure, Jason Momoa is getting another movie. The Joker, I think the Joker might be up in the air. A lot of people think that's a one shot. I don't believe that's a one shot. DC saw the money it made and made $1 billion. They're going to make another movie. I can see when it comes to Joker with Joaquin Phoenix, they're going to do a Joaquin Phoenix and Robert Pattinson movie. I guarantee you that movie is happening. Fourth, what up, Fourth? Thank you so much for the super chat love. Fourth, this one is for you. My boy Fourth with the $10 super chat. He says, Fatal AT&T is having their end of the quarter year review. Performance of the company will be made public on April 22nd. If there are any answers, it will be there. But nobody is talking about that. Fourth, thank you so much, because in all honesty, I did not know about that, bro. Did not know about that. But thank you so much for sharing that. I'm going to pay close attention to April 22nd, and I may even do a live stream about it. Let's continue. Godot hits the spot. What up, Joe? I doubt the Snyderverse is going to continue. It's sad, man. It's not looking good. It's not looking good at all. And Zack Snyder, I think he's being nice and cordial to the fans. He don't want to let anybody down. But I think Zack is pretty much moving on to other movies and ventures. He got a lot lined up. But who knows? You don't never know. Maybe HBO Max, AT&T will turn things around. Superman and Lois isn't that bad, though. It's a good show. I like the show. But I'm just telling you what DC doing. DC is getting all these characters and changing their races. And there's nothing wrong with that. But DC is doing this to kill two birds with one stone. DC is doing this to kill two birds with one stone. I hope y'all know that. make the cast diverse, grab other races to play these white characters. And when you do that, you can erase the Snyderverse. I'm telling you, this is what they're doing. This is what they're doing. Look at Black Adam. Black Adam is a white character. They started it with The Rock. Black Adam is a white character. Go look in the comic books if you think I'm lying. Black Adam is a white character. But that was a smart move on their part for having a black man, well, The Rock is half black, play Black Adam. And think about this. DC put this under our nose too. Jason Momoa is Samoan. But when you look at Aquaman, what is he? He's a Caucasian guy. They've been doing this right under our nose. And nothing. I love Jason Momoa. Don't get me wrong. Don't get Fatal J twisted. But I'm telling you guys what they're doing. If we could do this with Jason Momoa, if we can do this with Black Adam, maybe we can do this with Superman. Maybe we can do this with Supergirl. Maybe we can do this with Black Canary. Maybe we can do this with some more characters. And then when we do this and make a dope movie, they'll forget about that Snyderverse stuff. I'm just telling you what they're doing. I'm just showing you what they're saying. Don't blame me. AT&T always have a good quarter. Gigi PC, I don't think the actor of Joker wants to do another one. Rumors he has a eating disorder because of that role. Maybe after some time passing, he might want to come back. Dang, that's crazy. That's really crazy. I hate to hear that about them. Joaquin Phoenix, I knew when they said Joaquin Phoenix was going to be the Joker, I knew he was going to kill it. But this is the thing, and I'm telling a lot of people this. Acting-wise, Joaquin Phoenix and Jared Leto, to me, are the same level. Jared Leto has those movies where I saw the movie and I said, he's going to get an Oscar for that. If they would have put Jared Leto in the Joker movie like originally planned, because a lot of people don't know this, originally planned, Jared Leto was supposed to have a Joker movie before Joaquin Phoenix, and they screwed Jared Leto over. And Jared Leto, it's something about them Joker roles, because you might be right, Geeky PC, because Jared Leto, he low-key be in La La Land a lot of times, man. It's a funny story real quick about Jared Leto. Jared Leto went into the woods for about 2 or 3 weeks. He fasted and didn't have no technology with him. And he just was in the forest. And when he came out of the forest or the wilderness, he found out about COVID. So when he went into the wilderness, the world was just fine. But when he got out of the wilderness of his spiritual journey, COVID infected the world. I bet that was mind-blowing. Let's see what everybody's saying. SS has 5 million views in 5 days. That's not Justice League destroyed that. These people are playing Tyler Math. I agree. Jay, if they announce anything, the investor meeting on April 22nd, and I feel the chances of the Snyderverse continue will lessen further and further. Man, that's crazy, man. I want to see what happens. I want to see what happened at DC Fandom. Maybe at DC Fandom, we'll also get an announcement if we get a DC Fandom this year. Do they have to give details or just overall summary? That's a good question. Fourth, when my boy Fourth said, I'm okay with Zack moving on. Netflix can give him the freedom to create. At this point, WB hates Zack. Why would Zack go back in that toxic environment? You got a good point with that one. Imperial Box. A very good point. Sorry if it would be answered on 26. I don't see a lot of things, man, but they don't do Zack dirty, man. They don't do Zack dirty. I was skimming through this Chris Terrio. Terrio Vanity Fair, man, and I was just through the internet off they rocker, man. It was just insane. Let me see if I can pull it up. It was insane, man. Because Chris Terrio is a quiet cat, man. Let me see. He said the 2017 theatrical code was an act of vandalism. Terrio says Zack may be too much of a gentleman to say that, but I am not. Now, peep this. A lot of people saw this and their mind was blown, but this really, when you read between the lines of what Terrio is saying, Zack feels the same way about Warner Brothers. He's just so nice, man. He feels the same way. So, my friend that I just pulled him up, you exactly right. Zack might not come back. He might not come back. Let me continue reading this article, though. Not this one, because I'm pretty sure y'all all read it, but this Geekosity one, I think this one is going to come to light. I really do. Shout out to Geekosity, Seal, James, Mikey Sultan. I got to get them on the stream one day. Okay, here you go. His Man of Steel is rumored to be Calvin Ellis, who was inspired by President Obama. In other words, he won't be Henry Cavill. And you got to think, guys, ladies and gentlemen, you got to think right now, too. Think about this. Henry Cavill is getting ready to do Witcher. Henry Cavill is getting ready to do Witcher. Remember when Justice League with Joss Whedon? What movie was he doing and he didn't really have enough time to do it? He didn't have enough time to do Justice League. He was doing Mission Impossible. I think Henry Cavill is fully invested in The Witcher. He haven't been talking about anything but The Witcher. Let's pull up this news. I'll read that later. No lineup for this multiverse Justice League has been selected yet. It's way too early. Nevertheless, sources said to expect members of the next generation of DC superheroes like Blue Beetle, Aquaman, Zatanna, and Ellis. Wow. DC Films is hoping to include Robert Pattinson, Batman, although his solo films have no reference to the group. I believe that. I think Warner Brothers is done with Ben Affleck. I think Warner Brothers is done with him, with Ben Affleck. As much as we want a Ben Affleck Deathstroke movie, they've been too silent about it. I'm cool with the Jason Momoa and Samuel Jackson. Their switch made sense. Jason Momoa attracted. Yeah, that was a good one. Very good one. Let me see what it is. Yeah, fans need to be done. Stop asking. Nah, man, we need to keep asking. If Snyderverse isn't restored, I'm overcoming big movies. Snyder Cut will be the swan song for me. I'll just get back to regular movies. Have it your way, but burn it down is double edged. It would be nothing but talk with Justice League, with cryptic nods to want to go ahead. There would be no announce there, and I bet Zack even knows the Justice League numbers too. I bet Zack do know. He got to know. Maybe it's time to acknowledge the truth that Zack is done with Warner Brothers and fans need to move on. It's the hard truth. I want to tell you guys something too. Let's just say we do get a Justice League too. Let's just say that Zack Snyder does another Justice League movie. And let's just say he do the 2 and 3 instead of a 5-movie arc, he just do a 4. How long would that take to get made? That's going to take a long time. That's going to take a long time. I want the movie to happen. Don't get it twisted. I'm a big Zack Snyder fan. But that's going to take a long time to get made because Zack already got stuff set up. These actors already got stuff set up. They already got stuff set up. Ezra Miller should just collapse the Flash movie by walking away from it. And Ezra Miller hasn't even been talking about the Flashpoint that much. They're about to start filming. Yes, we're going Justice League. Yeah, that's true. Fans just need to move on to the regard and just look forward to Zack movies in general. I'm very much looking forward to his movies on Netflix. Let's continue reading this. It says no lineup for the multiverse Justice League has been selected yet. Oh, I already read that part. Insiders revealed that Justice League multiverse concept was inspired by writer Grant Morrison and artist Ivan Reyes. The multiverse comic book, the series called them Justice Incarnate. Morrison created Ellis, so there's a logical thread between J.J. Abrams, Superman, and his project. And this is what the thing I hate about J.J. Abrams so much. J.J. Abrams have ruined Star Trek. J.J. Abrams have ruined Star Wars. And at this point, DC is trying to ruin the DCEU. And if you hire J.J. Abrams, which they already have, he gonna put the nail in the coffin. He gonna put the nail in the coffin for I truly believe he gonna put the nail in the coffin for the Snyderverse. This man, I'm a big Star Trek fan. This guy messed up Star Trek bad. He messed up the timeline and everything. J.J. Abrams, he messed up everything that has to do with Luke Skywalker. And now he's looking to destroy the Man of Steel, Clark Kent. You guys, DC, you have the cheat code above Marvel. If you have Batman right, if you get Superman right, you can beat Marvel. If you go all across the planet Earth and ask everybody across the planet Earth who are their favorite superheroes or what superheroes they know, from the people who don't know anything about comics, it's only going to be 3 names that they give you. They're going to give you Superman, they're going to give you Batman, and they're going to give you Spider-Man. That's 2 DC superheroes over 1 Spider-Man. Now, people might give you that 4th one and say Superman. Wolverine. They might give you Wolverine. But when you name the top 3 superheroes of all time, that everybody across the planet know as Superman, Batman, and Spider-Man. DC, you are such dumb freakers. Warner, you are dumb freakers. If you get the Superman movie right and the Batman movie right, you win. You win. But now you're giving people a Calvin Ellis Superman. The crowd, I'm telling you, I'm trying to explain to you guys. Even the normies, the people who don't know nothing about the comic books or the cartoons or nothing like that, they know Superman. They know Clark Kent. These people do not know about Calvin Ellis. I'm a comic book head, and I rarely know about Calvin Ellis. I had to refresh about it. So why is y'all going that direction and having J.J. Abrams over this thing, man? J.J. Abrams' track record sucks bad to the point I even think J.J. Abrams, when it came to the J.J. Abrams Star Wars trilogy, I think those numbers were doctored when it comes to them making $1 billion. People was hurt when they seen Luke Skywalker die on that rock. People was hurt. And now y'all got this man supposed to just destroy everything, man. J.J. Abrams is not a Kevin Feige. Let's continue. I saw some cool stuff on Twitter. This blew my mind right here. I want you guys to check this out. It says, and I hope y'all can see that, it says, guys, I just noticed something while watching BVS and hashtag Zack Snyder's Justice League back to back in BVS Superman. And BVS Superman dies at 2 hours, 38 seconds, 2 hours, 38 minutes, and 57 seconds. In Zack Snyder's Justice League, he is resurrected at 2 hours, 38 minutes, and 57 seconds. It is the exact same time code. Zack Snyder is a freaking genius for thinking about this. I did not know this even existed. But now I'm going to have to check it out. But that's the power of this man, Zack Snyder. He's created like that. So this is from BBS. 2 hours, 38 minutes, 57 seconds. Superman is dead. Then we go back to here. To the Zack Snyder's Justice League. 2 hours, 38 minutes, 57 seconds. They revive him. It's a bad man. And I agree, Rob Zombie over George R. Abrams. Trade that's not even close. 4th, Justice League was a movie that crawled out from the ashes. Critics hated it. Comic peers hated it. Fans hated it. Now everyone loves Zack Snyder's Justice League. They cannot guarantee this reaction from any new movie from their plans. Snyder Cut was a win for the fans. At least we didn't walk away without nothing. Hold that W and move on. That's what it seems like it sounds like, man. Let's continue with this. Let me go out of this. It was something else I wanted to show you guys. Let's see. That's Film God video. I wanted to show you guys something else. It was so dope. This right here. This was freaking amazing. This is by @yourboy_Sid. Man, look at this. I had to make this my freaking wallpaper. If this is the thing right here, if we can't get a Justice League 2, if we can't get a Justice League 3, then this right here show you what you need to do. Have Zack Snyder involved in the script or be executive producer and let him finish the 5-movie arc with this movie right here, with an animated movie, and just freak it up and make it look amazing. I think he would kill it. Guys, I want to thank y'all for coming out to the show and being a part, and people out there sending me super chat love. And this is your boy Fatal J. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? I'm out of here.